What is going on, WWE fans? It is WWE at Home 219 here with my buddy Aaron once again, and we are here to review SmackDown, trying to get Aaron in as much videos as possible before he goes away. So why not review the SmackDown where The Rock returns?
Bum bum
I
bum.
was looking for home there, but he goes,
Oh, well.
Alright, so let's get into SmackDown right here. Booker T would come out there and make a big announcement that there would be a title match tonight. It would be a last man standings match between The Big Show and Alberto Del Rio. Obviously, they're trying to make Del Rio a face, so they might as well put him in a title match with SmackDown, not expecting a title change going into that.
Expected zero title change. If I expected Big Show to lose, I thought it would be at a pay-per-view. Probably not at the Royal Rumble because I'm pretty sure we're going to see the biggest change in the WWE when CM Punk hopefully loses his title. We don't know that for sure, but
Alright, let's get into the beginning match here. Randy Orton versus the United States Champion Antonio Cesaro. I personally like both these men. Obviously, I'm wearing my Randy Orton shirt. Like I said, both these men are pretty good in the ring. It's a decent matchup. It didn't last too long, but the Shield would end up interfering and giving Randy Orton the win off disqualification. Don't get what the Shield has with Randy Orton here. But maybe if Randy Orton isn't in some kind of match in the WrestleMania, he might be against the Shield, kind of like a Team WWE versus Team Shield at WrestleMania. I don't know what they're trying to do here. So Randy Orton picks up the win against Cesaro, and like I said, it was a decent match. I'll give it a C.
yeah, I really would have liked to see these two have a full match without an interruption. I'm a big fan of the Shield. We both are a big fan of the Shield, and I like what they do. But this was a matchup I really didn't want to see them in. I thought these two would probably be good in the ring. It'd be a good match. But we didn't get to see it. We saw the Shield interfere, so at the very limited time we had, it was an average match. Yeah, I'll also give it a C.
Alright, so the next matchup we would see is a mixed tag matchup. Dolph Ziggler and AJ with Big E as the third wheel on ringside, and Natalya and Khali with Hornswoggle as the manager. Why are Khali and Hornswoggle still on WWE TV? I will never know. Very short matchup. AJ picked up the win on Natalya. Khali can't wrestle, so I'll give it a D.
Yeah, I think the highlight of the match was Big E finishing Hornswoggle. That made me laugh a lot.
That was very humorous.
Total waste of time. I don't understand why you're putting in Ziggler with such his potential and his abilities in the ring against Khali. Made no sense to me. Just so stupid, just pointless.
Alright, so then finally, The Rock has come back to SmackDown. The Rock would come out there and start naming names and calling out people. He's basically calling out CM Punk. CM Punk had a couple promos before The Rock would come out. He was in the Miami Stadium where Miami University plays, basically making fun of The Rock and how he played football. Because we all know The Rock played football at Miami University. Pretty decent promos, but it's CM Punk. I'm not a big fan, but this feud is pretty great. The Rock is awesome whenever he returns. It's good to see him come back, especially to SmackDown, which he gave the nickname SmackDown, Layeth the SmackDown, and that's the reason the show is called that. We'd see Team Road Scholars come out and basically interrupt The Rock, and they had some pretty funny exchange of words. The Rock would say he's got a caterpillar on Cody Rhodes' nose, and then it was just pretty funny. The Rock's always got something good to say. He'd end up rock bottoming Damian Sandow in a segment which The Rock was in, and it was pretty funny because Rhodes Scholars is good with the mic. I'll give it an A.
Yeah, I've said before, I think CM Punk and The Rock are the two best WWE superstars of all time on the mic. I absolutely love them on the mic. I love the feud. I love the match that's coming up. As for The Rock's segment, my favorite WWE superstars promos are always funny, always entertaining. Yeah, then we saw Rhodes Scholars come out. Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes together, I love that pair, and Damian Sandow's very good on the mic.
Future tag team champions.
Yeah, let's hope. Yes, and The Rock would end up rock bottoming Damian Sandow, like you said, and then People's Elbow to Cody Rhodes. Love seeing that. Give the segment an A-. It's a good segment, and it was a good thing leading up.
I just don't like the fact that CM Punk wasn't there in person. It would have been cool to see CM Punk and Rock exchange words once again. But we'll probably see that at the 20th anniversary of Raw, which happens in a couple days. So then we would see another pointless matchup, 3MB versus Sheamus. It was a handicap match. Sheamus picked up the win. and it lasted about a good 2 seconds, so I'd give it a D minus.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know what they're doing. Why Sheamus is in a pointless match, those three. I mean, yeah, like Kyle said, the match ended in like 2 seconds with a bro kick to Heath Slater. Pointless match, probably just a waste time. This whole night was about The Brock. So, yeah, I'm gonna give that a D.
So then we got our final matchup here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
The World Heavyweight Championship was on the line. It was the last man standing matchup. Alberto Del Rio to take on the Big Show, and in a pretty explosive matchup. Like I said, it was last man standing, so you can basically use anything around you. There was tables being thrown. People were going through tables. Both men ended up going through tables. Big Show was pretty dominating throughout the whole matchup. And then Del Rio surprisingly fell out of the ring and landed on his feet, so he got a 9 count out of 10, because we remember you win by a 10 count. Del Rio ends up putting Big Show underneath the table. He pushes over the table, and that gives Alberto Del Rio the victory. Your new World Heavyweight Champion, Alberto Del Rio, on a Smackdown that wasn't live, but still, it was pretty cool to see a title change, and it solidifies this face turn that Alberto Del Rio had. I'll give the match a B.
You know, I was liking this match a lot because I like them making Alberto Del Rio more relevant. I felt like he started falling off after he was WWE champion, but great. I was one of my favorite matches of the year, of the new year. Well, yeah, the new year. It's barely been the new year, but still.
There's still like 12.
One of my favorite matches I would think that I've seen. It was very entertaining. I did not expect Del Rio to kick out of or not kick out, but get up after. I mean, he got WMD'd, he got chokeslammed, he got hit in the face with a freaking steel steps. I didn't expect him to stand up after any of that, and he did. And then a very creative way of ending it, because I was very puzzled if Alberto Del Rio were to become champion, what he would have to do to knock down Big Show for 10 seconds, and he buried him under the announce table.
Put him under a table, that might do it.
That did it. One of my favorite moments, because I see Alberto as a face running into the crowd. It almost reminded me of when CM Punk walked away with the title and Money in the Bank was in the crowd in Chicago, and it was a great moment for Alberto Del Rio, and I am actually a big time fan of this change to the right person.
What was the match graded?
I'm giving it an A-. I love this match. I like Alberto becoming the champion. I feel like he's the right one at this time to be champion. And hopefully we'll see a Randy Orton heel turn.
Yeah, that has been rumored. Randy Orton's been rumored for a heel turn. I think this Del Rio being champion kind of opens up another opportunity for Ziggler to cash in, because it's not the Big Show. It's harder to knock out the Big Show and to pin the Big Show. So Alberto Del Rio has cashed in on somebody before, so it wouldn't be my surprise if Ziggler were to cash in on Del Rio.
And maybe on a Randy Orton heel turn, he could RKO Del Rio, and then you could see a new champion. It would be an easier guy, and it'd also be a great way for Randy Orton to turn heel, but we'll see.
Alright, so that's your SmackDown review from January 11th, 2013. A pretty decent SmackDown. I'll give it a B.
Yeah, I mean, decent. Not too bad.
B minus, because the wrestling wasn't too great, but to see The Rock and the title change is pretty cool.
I thought The Rock and the title change were the best part of the matches. The rest I wasn't really a fan of, so I'm going to give it a B.
Alright, well, there it is, guys. Like and subscribe to my channel. I come out with videos, reviews, predictions, and rumors all the time. Follow me on Twitter over here. And follow Aaron underneath him. Actually, you can follow me underneath me, and follow Aaron underneath him. Take it easy, guys.